Hello there. Namaste. So much respect. Good vibes. Good vibes indeed. I want to wish everyone during this time, November 20th, during the month of November and December and January, the late 2024 and early 2025 period, and of course after, but this is a great time to just note on certain spiritual issues. This one I will keep simple. It's still very important though, what I present, and what I accommodate to, and what I clarify to, and what I illuminate to. So it's very important. I hope everyone's good for the month of November, and happy Thanksgiving coming up. Always be grateful. Very important, please, brothers and sisters, family and brethren, ladies and gentlemen. Please be safe. And there's reasons I say this. Avoid negative people, places, and things. I know some family and friends can be toxic. You know, and you should know which ones to be there for, and which ones where it's okay to be like the big brother, big sister, be there for your father, be there for your mother. Very important. That's understandable. That's fine. I get that. Family drama, but we love them, and we need them, and they need us. Sometimes we're the bigger one, spiritually, mentally, and we have to be there for them with wisdom and honor. That's a lost concept in today's age, isn't it? But many of us have it still. Light workers, biblical interweavers, and those that believe in the cosmic divinations of time. Those that believe in karma and energy. Be there for them. Be there for each other. They look up to you. But, that being said, I just want to know when to walk away and who to walk away from. Don't be in a toxic relationship where it's just hurting you completely. That's the problem, though. It's all we know, we say. Well, he's all I know. She's all I know. He needs me. She needs me. I can fix her. I can fix him. This person needs me. I've known him since I was 5. I've known her since I was in high school. Who cares, with all due respect? With all due respect, if it's all it's doing is hurting you, it's going to put you in an endless cycle of trauma, hatred, or jail, or pain, or situations that you cannot get out of until it's too late to learn. In general. Why? Don't be illusioned into hurting yourself, though. Just saying. Food for thought. Just take that bite out of that apple, please, in this case. Okay, I digress. And I would like to move on. Just remember that, please. Yay. Okay. Namaste. So, this one. I will keep it brief, but not too brief. And I would like to explain the reasons why. I want it understood that celibacy is so important. Very important. Gotta get my media, sounds, my little humble things in check. Thank you for your patience. So, celibacy. That's right. Celibacy. The need to be celibate. Why to be celibate in this day and age? I'll cut to the chase. In this day and age, especially in America, in the Western Hemisphere, and in Europe, and the United Kingdoms, and of course, honestly, the whole world, but I say especially places rich in commending lust. I won't take the righteous route. No. Then I don't know better. No. Taking notes at the same time. I will not take the righteous route. This is coming from a heart of truth, balance, and wisdom and clarity. We live in a society that commends lust, that commends one-night stands, that commends sex. ever since, I'm gonna say, especially started really getting rampant around 1990, 1980s. You know, I hate to say it, but I speak the truth no matter what. Even in the 1970s, people misunderstood the free love concept and started creating cults. They misunderstood the teachings of the yoga. They misunderstood the meaning of love and light and started having sex. Sorry for my obvious disgust, I apologize, but at the same time, no. I'm old school, and there's reasons for this. I will explain in detail, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. For example, I've been celibate for years, going on about 6 or 7. Especially when I really went into my monastery ways of life and traveling the world. I am desensitized from that way of life. I do not need it. I do not care for it. I do believe in relationships. If you are in a relationship, true relationship, married and in love, that's different. Then you're circulating energy. You're circulating positive energy with your true partner. That's beautiful. I commend you. I commend her or him. I commend that. But the reason for celibacy. First of all, don't be brainwashed. Straight out, with respect. Commercials, media, songs, Hollywood, propaganda. It'll tell you have sex, have one-night stands with ugly lyrics, ugly juxtapositions, and ugly subtleties, ugly nuances. Even in Disney, you'll see it here and there. Little subtle images. It's crazy. Little subtleties they'll sneak in songs. Did you know Hollywood? When you become mass-produced as a singer, okay, look into this. It's amazing. Don't just take my word for it. And if you are, then I salute you. That's awesome. Thank you, then. But look into this, like I said, then, if you wish. It's amazing that when you sign with a mass record label, did you know you're not allowed to talk about positivity too much? You're not allowed to even mention God unless you're singing for the gospel, unless you're actually singing in Christian music, or like from the beginning. It's awesome. But if you're like into rap, if you're into rock, if you're into the major mass cultivating music that influences people, the major influences, record labels of rap, hip hop, and R&B, rock, metal, one of the catches in the contract is don't talk about God. Did you know that? Look into this. Interesting, eh? Why? There's a reason. They want you to talk about lust, being alone, suffocation, reasons to have one-night stands. You look at my body, stuff like that, gloralizing it. Why? Interesting, right? It's sad. And 70% of people listening to us, especially young adults and teenagers, they will eat it up spiritually and mentally. Goes into their third eye, influences their brain at a spiritual, physical, molecular level, okay? And it changes their way of thought. This has been proven. This was a science experiment the government did years ago with Project Mockingbird. They wanted to see if they can influence the waves of thought pattern with sounds, waves, and lyrics. And lo and behold, they found they had a key to change perception. One of these perceptions, in this case, is lust. Further away, i.e. taking us away from God. i.e. changing our perception. i.e. furthermore, making us weak. Making us vulnerable. So they've proven two things in this fact. We'll listen to them through songs and media and their favorite celebrities and our favorite celebrities and idols, and idolizing them, without realizing half of these singers have already sold their souls to the devil. Did you know that? Interesting, sad, but amazing to behold. Be aware. Knowledge to the beholder. Knowledge to the perceiver. So let us be aware of that fact. Why be brainwashed? Why do it as a sheep? Oh, she's so pretty. I want to be like her. Oh, she's barely wearing anything. I want to be like her. Oh, he's barely wearing anything. Those are the only guys I should like then. Oh, go away with class, right? Go away with an original charisma, an original class, an original respect. Let's go away with that. And let's create a world of lust and envy and away from God. Screw God, they'll say. And they'll believe it. They'll make us laugh at God through songs and media and lies. That's sad. And it works. But let us be the wiser ones that lead by an example, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Lust is a weakness. Unless you're in an actual marriage, or someone you love, or a true boyfriend and girlfriend that you love. Don't masturbate. Don't sexually gratify yourself. You're better than that. Don't do OnlyFans. Don't sell your body. You're better than this. Notice I'm going further than just the act of sex. I'm saying you're better than this, period, to even listen and give this dignity to even think it's the real teachings. They say in the end of days, in Bibles and prophecies galore all across the world, that they will have teachings that make us go against God. I'm not speaking about just Christianity. I'm speaking about all religions. All God. God is so powerful and wise, He came to us in millions of cultures, millions of ways, millions of pathways. Do you understand that? He knew exactly what He was doing. And we fight over this religion's right, this religion's right. No, my way is right. No, my way is right. All right. Stop that. It's love. It's the universe. And that's the situation. He wants us to stop fighting and start realizing. Even Jesus, He threw and flipped tables and whipped people for a reason. I'm not condoning this for you to do this. No, I'm trying to make a point here, please, ladies and gentlemen. He knew they were using God's name in wrong ways. See where I'm going here? Connecting this and correlating to the present? They'll use messages to make us think something's right. It is smart and ingenious, but we must be smarter, and we are smarter, and we are wiser. See what they're doing? They'll mention their God, their ways as the right ways. So we must, metaphorically speaking, flip the script and flip the table on this and realize we are smarter than this and use our third eye. We're better than this. So don't do one-night stands, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go partying all the time. Be better than this. Focus on positive goals. Hustle in a positive way. Okay? Be there for your family and friends. Be a model. Be a mentor. Don't you want to be a mentor? Don't you want to be something amazing? Because you were meant to be amazing, like a diamond. Don't be a piece of coal. Why? When you can be so much better. You're something amazing. You're meant to change the world, but you let the lies of propaganda shape your mind, and you sleep with each other. You hate each other. You argue with each other. Why? Think. They're telling you to. Half of the thoughts and temptations you get are not yours. They're being sent to you like a radio wave. Learn not to listen to temptation and sin. I'm not speaking from a Bible point of view. I'm speaking from a spiritual, true essence point of view, of spirituality, of our true light within. We have light within us, born. And they want us to forget about this. It is dimmed, but it is never gone. Galore. Within us, there is an endless precipice of light and wisdom. Flare it up like a candle. Light it up like a candle. And don't be tempted by lust. Be celibate. Unless you're in a relationship, say celibate. No fap, no masturbation, no gratifying, no pornography. That goes for ladies and gentlemen, either way. I would like to go into the scientific reasons now why to do this. Not just about being lied to and the politics of it, but now I want to go into the scientific reasons. There's a huge reason for this on another level too. Did you know every single time you release your sexual fluids, every time the human orgasms, male or female, you are releasing not just reproductive fluids, but sacred alchemists and sacred monks knew this as well, and the Gnostics and the Egyptians knew this. You are releasing your actual energy and light. That's right. It's an ancient monk tradition to stay celibate for years and years and years. And lo and behold, why do they live past 100? Interesting, right? Yeah? Society has taught you a lie, ladies and gentlemen. You waste your fluids, you waste your energy, and therefore you die at 70 or 80 if you're blessed. Maybe early 90s, maybe. Did you know? Not in theory, scientifically and mentally, spiritually proven. If you didn't have sex for years and years, and you master it, and you don't orgasm, you will live to 150, 180, healthily, strong. Then right away, many of you will say, that's crazy. Have you been celibate for years? Don't you feel weak right after sex? Don't you feel ashamed after a one-night stand or ejaculation or pornography? Why is that? Your soul's trying to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. These ancients, these monks, these true Native Americans, these true priests and rabbis, these holy people, there's a reason they're against it. There's a reason they lived so long. There's a reason that some of them still live long. There's a reason the Asians live so long, past 100. They practice celibacy. In coordination with training and physical training, of course. But I'm trying to make a point here, and this is a literal point. You're wasting your life essence. You're wasting your strength. Your kundalini, your energy, your chakras, hello, they're powered by your sexual energy. Don't waste it. Store it up. Store it up like a flame with strength. And you can live longer. Your aura increases. Your frequency increases. Your synchronicities and blessings will increase. You want blessings? You want your prayers to be answered? Don't masturbate. Straight up. You want your prayers to be answered? You want God to listen to you more? Because every time you masturbate and or have too much sex, you're literally dulling the connection you have to God. You're filing down the antenna. You're lowering down the antenna. The connection to God doesn't want you to be tempted. Avoid temptation, increase your connection to God. Again, I'm going to say this again. Avoid flesh, avoid temptation, you increase your connection to the universe and God. It's directly correlated. The strongest positive witches I've seen, I believe in positivity, so I'm not even going to condone and dignify black magic. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. But they will never truly reach true power because they believe in sex magic and sacrifices and Satan. With all due respect, it's not going to do anything to a true positive witch or shaman like me, or to you, a true light worker. It wouldn't. We're untouchable. Once we become celibate, once we understand true light, once we understand true wisdom and how these alchemies work. One of the true alchemies that the monks practiced, the Native Americans practiced, and the shamans practiced, celibacy. True shamans are celibate for years. Some of you are saying, well, I've heard of shamans having sex. I've heard of, yogic people having sex. Yeah, and they're wrong. And they hurt people. And they manipulate people, those ones. Straight out. There are true teachings in this. The true teachings encourage celibacy. No sex, no temptation, no lust. We're supposed to be honorable, respectful, full of light and wisdom, and be a guide and a beacon for others. That's how you know what a true teacher is, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Okay? It really, really helps understand that. It really, really helps understand being celibate is not just to say, I won't be lied to, you won't tell me how to do, but also I want to increase my connection to God. I want to increase my connection to the universe and to receive more. And lo and behold, just try this for 1 month, at least. Work with me here. Be celibate for 1 month straight, and then start meditating. Start praying. Start going to church or monasteries. Start going in nature. And you're going to feel a connection you did not have before. Just give me 1 month to try it. Give yourself 1 month, just 1 month, no sex, no masturbation, no pornography, 1 full month, and devote it to God. Just 1 month. And if you do not see the signs, then go back to the ways you were. And do not worry about me then. Do not worry about this message then, huh? No. Then it's not for you then. Then I must be a fraud then. But I'm guaranteeing you that I have that much confidence in you. 1 month. A full dedication though. That's the thing. Full dedication. Of focusing on God. You don't even have to go to church. I'll work with you. Because you don't. Just focus on, I will do this for me to be a better me. Focus with determination and strength. I will focus on my goals. Whatever it may be. College, focus on that. Maybe you don't go to college, awesome, fine. Work out. Go for a jog. Take care of your family. Read more. Focus on art. Did you know artists have actually proven this? Artists can create better art when they're not focused on sex. Why is that? Those creative juices that you waste can literally be used, go up into the spinal cord, go into your brain, and create and increase the neuron functions. The hypothalamus functions. The hippocampus functions. The third ventricle functions. The ganglia functions within the stomach region, the manipura. It has a magical effect that we've been lied to. They don't want you to know there's a magical effect of storing up your sexual energy. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, they don't want you to know how powerful your sexual energy is. They want you to waste it. They want you to not understand the strength you have inside you. Understand, this can increase not only your aura, but your blessings will come to you more. God can hear you more. It's not that He doesn't want you. It's a two-way part. There's a reason. It's not just to be holy moly and judge us. No, there's an actual scientific reason. Stop having sex, and He'll hear you more. He can't hear you because you're dulling yourself with temptation. The more temptation you have, the more emotion you have, the more you're blocking yourself from Him. You're blocking your receptors. Stop that. Stop having anger. Stop having envy. Stop having lust. And focus on God. Focus on the universe. And He'll heal you more. He will heal you. He will hear you. And you can heal others. That's right. You'll notice signs, synchronicities, gifts, clairvoyance, foresight, and the ability to heal others. Your Reiki can heal. Your tarot reading can heal. Your tarot reading can feel more and see more into the future. You will be able to see more into the future, feel more, be more of an empath. You're dulling these senses whenever you have sex, brothers and sisters. Did you know that? You've been lied to. You're better than that. And I give you so much love, blessings, and respect. True shamans and light warriors don't have sex. Unless they're married or truly in love. True shamans, true warriors of light, don't masturbate. Don't waste your fluids. Store them up and raise them up, your kundalini in your spine. Let them go into your heart. Up, 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 up. And right here, the third eye, the third ventricle, the hippocampus region, the thalamus region, everything. In the dormant parts of the brain, but especially the pineal gland and the thalamus, the third ventricle, especially those ones. It will ignite. Your brain will connect with the universe more. So, 1 month, try it. And if you're already on this path, awesome. Then do it more. And I'm glad we can connect. And I give special blessings upon this video. Not for fame. Go away in that. May it connect to true light workers. May it connect to those true of heart, soul, and wisdom. My true tribe, I'm there for you. I'm not like other small creators, or any creator, and honestly, period. Feel free to like and subscribe, it helps. But I don't do this for fame. I've been offered this in the past before by numerous clients I've had in the past. I've turned it down. I've turned down millions of dollars. I do this to actually connect with you on a spiritual level. I've learned to disconnect from money and physical things. I'm happy with the small little temple I have. And I'm happy with my family. I'm happy just helping you all. For free, by the way. Right now I live in San Antonio, Texas, but I travel everywhere. And when asked, can you help me? Can you teach me meditation? Can you teach me how to be a shaman? Can you teach me your ways? First, I want to see how determined you are. Make sure it's not just, all my advice is free. But for those, I'm talking about those that claim to want to know everything, like the actual teachings of the universe. It's possible, and I'm blessed to know these. I did there and done that. That's why I do these teachings. In fact, in the beginning, I never called myself a shaman. A true shaman doesn't call himself a shaman. Hey, I'm a shaman. Stop it. People started calling me that on their own. You can see this in my past interviews. Anyone I've dealt with, anyone I've connected with, on their own, they connected me with this. They called me this. So the universe told me, hey, you're a shaman, help others. I'm like, okay, I get it. I understand. So, and I'm blessed to have knowledge of martial arts. I'm a black belt. I have past competitive teachings. I used to compete at the highest level in Texas and Arizona and California. I used to travel everywhere. In my teenage years, I was a fighter. And I've always had a spiritual inclination, though. So when I got older, now I'm in my 30s, I find my true passion is helping others, knowing how to defend themselves against spiritual, physical threats. If that makes sense. So physical is important. That's why I teach martial arts. I have a gym down the street that I'm blessed. I have 3 coaches there that help me. I could not do it without them. I do not own the gym. I'm one of the coaches. And then at home, I teach online and the phone. I will make home visits rarely. See, I'm not like others. I will actually go out of my way to talk to you if you need help. I like to work on extreme cases, though. If you know someone possessed or going through something, if you know someone that was truly abducted by an entity, that's more my field. I am one of the few that actually knows how to deal with entities like that. Straight out. I've helped people in the past. You can see it in my past interviews. And I have a good background in this. So, I've done more than enough of homework to help people. And I do it for free. I don't want your money. I don't want anything. I don't care for that. A true shaman, a true guru, a true light worker does not do this for money, ladies and gentlemen. They do because they were sent here to help. That's it. Remember that, please. Yeah. Coffee. I need my coffee. You know, I don't do any drugs, but coffee. That's, yeah. Also sweets, you know? Anything sweet. Yeah. I'm like, I don't want your money. Okay, but I have some cake if you want. Okay, I'll take that. I'm sorry. Oh, my dad. I can't ignore that. That's not a hint. I'm saying like, it's a weakness of mine. I've learned how to control gluttony. I can go weeks without eating. I used to be... Look at my earlier videos. I'm wrapping it up now, as you can tell. Now I'm just having a little chit-chat here. Cool. So look at my earlier videos. I was like 300 pounds. And I still knew how to train, by the way. I've done training since I was 14 in martial arts. By the way, martial arts will show you can still learn how to deflect a punch, parry, kick, punch. You're just gonna get tired quicker, but actually you can still very much fight well, even bigger. But I realized I was a victim of gluttony. I've always been good at controlling lust, wrath, envy, and greed. But I suffered from gluttony for a while. I was like, no, for my training, for my students, to be an example, I need to get even stronger, which I did, thankfully. I'm blessed to say that. Faster, and lose weight, and I lost about 100 pounds. So now I'm like healthy. I'm very healthy. So healthiness is very important. Now I'm like 170, 160. I'm good. I used to be like 280, 290. I was almost 300 pounds. I was like, oh, okay, that's a problem. I'm not leading by example fully as much as I can. So yes, now that I've said this, I'm glad I can tell you a little bit about myself, I suppose. For those of you, some of you already know this, some of you don't. Maybe this is your first time seeing me then. Okay, awesome. My name is Raymond. I am a shaman. I live in Texas, and I love to help people. I train in martial arts, and I believe in survival. And I believe in helping. And I believe in spreading truth and wisdom and glory and light and honor. The old school way. Something we do not remember anymore. Something that we have forgotten about. So, wrapping it up here, I appreciate your patience. Admirable and determined. I love it. I love the determination. Determined. Patience. Perseverance. Honor. Respect. Loyalty. Old school teachings. Everything you must embody and should embody in everything that I teach. Don't listen to society. It will betray you. Don't listen to society and these chemicals. It will lie to you. Remember that. Don't believe in lust. Do not believe in one-night stands. You're wasting yourself. Why? You women are gorgeous, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Why believe in one-night stands and partying? They used the feminine movement against you. Be equal. You deserve it. You're just as good, if not better, than the next person sometimes. But they will use reverse psychology and say, be like a man. You can sleep with who you want. See what they did there? That's what I'm saying. Hook, line, and sinker. Equality, equality, equality. Let's think of it now. Jump the gun. Become just like a man, which they should not do this as well. And just sleep with whoever you want. They do it, why can't you? And then woman will say, oh, you're right. Yeah, it's the woman's right, right? I'm going to dress very revealing. I'm going to be very, very promiscuous, just like men. Be a model, woman. And men, too, you know better sometimes. What the heck are you doing? Sleeping with women and hurting their feelings for sex and lust. Stop that. Stop that. It's ridiculous and pathetic. You make males look bad. Males supposed to be nurturers and teachers and leaders as well. What are you doing? Stop that. That's why I'm so careful who I associate with, and I just teach now. I just teach boxing, martial arts, and meditation, and ancient secrets of the universe. I can't do that. Social functioning, if someone says, "Hey Raymond, you want to go to this bar and club?" Really? Do you really think someone that spends time in nature as much as I do, and spends time in dark room meditation, and goes to monasteries regularly, wants to go to the club and the bar and hit on women and be hit on? No, that's not my scene, yo. What? No. Stop that. That's why I don't associate people like that. I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm not saying you can't have fun here and there. Have fun here and there. Just remember what life is about. Learning, becoming better, and escaping this matrix. That you are supposed to escape this matrix, not become attached to things and become traumatized. Stop that. You're better. Okay. So, I love you. I love you all. I shall bid you farewell for now. I will make another video shortly, but just remember, you're better than that. Okay. So much respect, love, and light. Om.